Larry Walters in our Fox 35 studios tonight to talk about this one. Larry, do you have any concerns about using drug-sniffing dogs in schools other than the thought that maybe a dog would bite a child?
Sure, I do have substantial concerns. We're talking about people's privacy rights, and one of the consequences of the drug war has been the war on our civil liberties. The courts have chipped away at privacy rights, at our Fourth Amendment rights to be free from unreasonable search and seizure. And, while the school boards might be able to get away with this, they might be able to make an argument in court, is this really what we should be doing to our children? Should we demonstrate to them that they're being educated in what amounts to a police state? I mean, what kind of environment are we going to have for our children in the schools? That's my concern.
Well, are children's civil liberties threatened more because they're underage and we can do pretty much whatever we want, or do we bend over backwards protecting them more because they're underage and children?
Unfortunately, the courts have found in this area that children have less rights, fewer rights than adults when it comes to searching their belongings in schools and lockers and that kind of thing. So they wouldn't have as much rights as, let's say, a college student might have if they were all adults. But again, I come back to the concern over the environment that we're trying to educate our children in, and should they be, worried about some drug-sniffing attack dog coming in their classroom when they should be thinking about their math problems?
Certainly, but we do live in the real world, and somebody would say to you, yeah, but their drugs are sneaking into our schools. When does the safety of our children trump the civil liberty of a kid who might get sniffed by a dog?
Well, there are certainly drug problems in schools, and the eternal question is, what do we do about it? Do we treat it as a criminal law problem and get the cops involved and haul kids off in handcuffs, or do we try to treat the social problem? Do we provide education? Do we provide counseling? And I would tend to argue that the latter is more effective. I think the studies have shown that. There's a big intimidation effort that goes on with these dogs and with a lot of other drug war type tactics. And I think it's unfortunate. I think kids are getting the wrong message about who the police are and who the government is. This should not be a matter of being taught to fear the government or fear the police. Are they going to come in with a dog? And we should establish a dialogue and some education instead.
Okay, Larry Walters, always good to hear your clear-headed explanation of things. We appreciate it.
Nice to be here.